Good morning, everyone. My name is Father Kyle. Today in the Gospel, we hear the story of a healing, a man who has been ill for 38 years, waiting for someone to lower him into the pool of Bethesda, and finally healed by Jesus. And it's sort of interesting that Jesus comes and asks this man if he wants to be healed, doesn't really respond, but he says, "No one's ever helped me down into the pool for healing." But Jesus, in fact, doesn't heal him in that way. He just commands him to rise and take up his mat and go. But later on, it circles back because Jesus runs into this man again, and he says, "Look, your sins have been forgiven, but don't sin anymore so that nothing worse may happen to you." That sounds maybe a little bit ominous here for Jesus to be saying that, but it seems that sinfulness was somehow a part of this man's life, and maybe it was in fact an obstacle to this man's healing for a while. Don't sin anymore lest something worse should happen to you. Sounds kind of like a threat or something too. But I think it recognizes the damage that sin can cause to us. And I think for our reflection today, brothers and sisters, sometimes sin, or our pride especially, can be that obstacle to receive Jesus' healing. Now, we don't exactly know what sins were going on with this man who was ill, but perhaps it had something to do with how he was not healed for 38 years. Maybe he'd been waiting in that pool for many years, but was so fixated on this is the way I have to be healed, and then Jesus comes and heals him in a different way. Or because he didn't want to actually reach out and have anybody help him, or people didn't want to help him to be healed because of maybe some sinfulness, maybe his own idea of selfish pride. Who knows? We don't want to put too many sins on this man. But for our reflection today, brothers and sisters, sometimes our own sinfulness is an obstacle to Jesus' healing. Sometimes we say, well, I'll be healed, but only in this sort of way. Jesus says, I want to heal you in this way. Or sometimes we say, I want to be healed, but I don't want to ask people for help, or I don't want to ask Jesus for help. I need to do this myself. Jesus says, sometimes you need to let go and allow others to help you. In the first reading today, we hear of the water flowing out of the temple in the prophet Ezekiel. And God's water, I think his healing waters, flow first ankle level, then knee level, then chest level, and then become so abundant it's impossible to cross. And just so is God's desire to heal us and the love and mercy that he pours upon us. But it's for us today, brothers and sisters, to receive that love, to not be our own obstacle to Jesus' healing. So today, we know that Jesus continues to ask us in our lives, do you want to be healed? And may our answer always be, yes, Lord. Bring your healing upon me and open me to receive your healing power. God bless you. Have a great day.